Hey, what's up, everybody? So this is going to be a Yuris Revenge game. And by the way, I'm going to start doing different game videos pretty soon. So anyway, I'm scouting the map, and this map usually you can make 2 or 3 dogs, or 2 dogs and 1 GI if your allies is sufficient.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
So anyway, I'm almost close to 20,000 subscribers. And I'm almost, then after that I might get 25,000. But the thing is, like I kind of like, when I started this YouTube channel, I want to make like a news video. Like I did it, like not like to get big. Like I just want to kind of like, just kind of have an audience of like maybe like 100 subscribers. And then I realized, you know, everybody's trying to get big. Like, I mean, if I did get, like, I do have a kind of a lot compared to, like, an average person, but if I do get a super lot of subscribers, you could do this for a living, but right now I can't. But I actually...
Construction complete. Ore miner under attack.
I actually just recently got a license to sell life and health insurance, but that's a whole nother story. And I, like, have a college degree, so, like, but if I can do this for a living, I would like to, but anyway, right now that's not the case, but I have to do newer games you want to do for a living. But anyway, about this game, you know, I always take that, like, bottom right side for, it's easier to defend, get that ore patch first, and always, you know, when you're corner mining, one miner, if the 1 miners are dumping, they actually have a cooldown when they dump. I was actually reading into the stats, but I have to go into that in another video because a lot's happening at once here. But, see, these 3 Guardian JIVs, if I micro them well, I can give him a lot of difficulty. And by the way, I played this guy, he's actually, I used to play him in Xers 2, and I actually think he's really, really improved. This guy has gotten a lot better, and I actually think, like, yeah, he's pretty fun. This dude's pretty fun to play against, actually. His name's Existence or something, but yeah, he has definitely improved since, like, 3 or 4 years ago when I used to play him in Xers. Like, he's actually, you know, winning a lot of games in this map. So like so my goal is to make 2 to 3 Guardian IVs, preferably 3. I'm microing. I'm talking too loud. I'm microing the IVs a little bit harder than the Grizz, and the Grizz have a little bit of armor. They could actually like bash with the Rhino tanks a little bit, but not super much. Not heads up. See, I'm kind of like trying to not give him angle to attack. If you guys know, like, the Super Bowl just happened, I mean, the Super Bowl just happened and everything, and you notice that the Patriots cheated again, but anyway, that's a different story. Because everybody, where I live, everybody hates the Patriots. And we wanted the Falcons to win, and everybody knows that they cheated last year, they cheated the year before, but anyway. It's just like football where you don't, like, a lot. It's kind of like being a defensive lineman. Like, my Grizzly tanks and my pillboxes and my infantry are like a defensive lineman right now. Like, I have a really good defensive line right here. Oh shit, he actually penetrated, but he actually had to take a lot of damage, and all his tanks are super low health. I could actually, like, try to finish him off. See, now, like, my Grizzly tanks could actually get down and dirty a little bit, but he lost a lot of tanks there. And this guy, the way he's playing, his style of playing this map is he's kind of like, is actually good in a way, but the style is, if you're going to, attack the allies, he just goes to like throw everything you have at him right now, and that's actually the way, like one way that's really good, rather than like sustained aggression. Sometimes just throwing everything you have in all at once is better. And you notice that's why he sold the MCB. Okay, a lot's happening at once. I know I don't want to tell you every single detail of everything I'm thinking because some people say I talk too much or too fast, or once in a while I get that, but a lot's happening at once, and this is like pure defense. If I could really micro these Guardian JIVs good, I'll be okay. I want to target those rhinos, and I sold the. See, I'm trying to be tricky with that racketeer. I actually did sell the airport. I'm not sure if it was a good idea or not. I really couldn't tell. Even in the replay, I couldn't tell. But you notice he sold everything, and he's on 1 miner because he went all in. And I'm on 1 miner. And if I didn't sell my MCV, I might have been dead. And if he didn't sell his MCV, he might have not got as much of a rush going. Now I'm like, realize, you know, 4 units versus 2 units. Even though his round tanks are stronger than my tanks. I'm like, okay, I don't think he could kill this 3 IFV, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take action and go after this dude. But I notice he's mining still, so I gotta still be careful. And not notice that GI is could like absorb 1 bullet, even 1 bullet. Oh, that was an exit. But actually, for some reason, I felt so confident. I didn't think that he'd be able to capitalize on a mistake, because it took me like what 3 or 4 seconds to get back in there. I actually felt like totally confident that for some reason that I would get back in there when he wanted to attack me, and then he's just gonna give up. He realizes he can't do much. So I'm gonna show another game now. Good game. Okay, so I'm gonna throw a 2-in-1 video. Why the hell not? Okay, so like I was saying, trying to like talk about this map. It's a small map. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit tactical, and
New construction options.
yeah. So I'm sold with this game, and I realized, you know, this guy has a different style of play than some other players, and some other players have a different style of play. Some players sell the MCV every single time in this map, and some players do not. And by the way, like I just want to throw something out. This is off topic. Some players say they uploaded a pro game, or this is a pro matchup. Like you can't really make that claim. I mean, a lot of the people I play on this channel been rank 1, like several times. So it's not like, you know, I could say like this is a pro match here and there. This game obviously isn't, but I'm saying I could say it. But I mean, there's no way to say somebody's a pro, because you can't really get like a diamond or a master rating or something like that, or so. And pro in like sports means, you know, you do it for money, or amateur means you don't. But anyway, that's one thing. So anyway, this time I realized, you know, I played this guy a couple of times. I actually lost 1 game where I won 1 minor from war. And I realized the Russian is actually not Russian, is actually a little bit better. It seems like some people will throw us off a little bit more. So I use that attack dog, and I realized boom, boom, boom. So my game plan on this is basically go all out aggression, just all out. But I'm not gonna sell my MCB. I'm looking for any. Oh, and remember I said something about the defensive line in the other game. He actually has the right idea. If I go straight tanks, and he goes 1 minor from War Factory, it's going to be 3 minors versus 2, so he can spend extra money for the GIs and the pillboxes. And by the way, you got the pillbox I could lose the game like boom, run into a pillbox and just get smashed, get my face smashed in. Don't want to let that happen. You gotta have intelligent aggression. See? But the one good thing about a pillbox when you're trying to bait a Soviet like this is you could actually win the game right off the bat if you get like a critical, huge, or he's trying to bash at me a little bit right there. I moved away because the dogs were coming in. I didn't have any dogs. So, yeah, like I'm going all out aggression and see those GIs, and I realized this is kind of like doesn't really.
Building. Unit ready.
It doesn't really happen too much, but actually started shooting the GIs. Goes harder to run over. Oh yeah, this is what I was gonna say. So he's actually trying to catch me, but like I'm moving away whenever he gets like a positional advantage. What I was trying to say is, if he makes too many pillboxes, he's gonna be spending 500, and I'm putting into my army. So making a defense could actually weaken you overall. But one thing that's good about the defense is your defenses are not spread. If you stretch your defenses out, because your defenses are kind of like uptight together, that's a good strategy. Like in like a real war, that's how it is. And now I got that 1 tank with like it has 1 sliver of health on the top. It's actually a deterrent. See that 1 tank? I lost 1 tank, but you know. I'm keeping that tank there because I know if he goes in the middle, he doesn't have all his base defenses in the middle or patch in the top. I'm just kind of throwing out 1 tank split, but it did kind of slow him down a little bit. Now sneak up in a pillbox. No. I mean, the Allied, honestly, the Allied is in a tough spot. I mean, the Allied is in a tough spot, like, because like when you go all out Soviet aggression, if you're good with Soviet, you know, it's kind of hard for Allies. I think if he did what I did with the 3 Guardian GI IFVs, might be a little bit harder for me, maybe. But, you know, you don't have to do that. It's just a different strategy.
Unit ready. Training.
Ready, comrade.
Unit ready.
If I were him, I would have stretched his center, but he just sold that. He just gave up on trying to hold that refinery. He could have brought his tanks in, but he decided not to.
Construction complete.
He decided not to bother.
Unit
And notice how I didn't sell my MCV, so I have a good late game. If I did sell my MCV, it would be a little bit harder. Okay, so this is what I wanted to ask. I wanted to do a survey so many times, but I never bothered because who would want to like watch a whole entire video that's a survey? But
Unit lost.
okay, well, this is a big fight right there. But you know, Reiner beats Grizz.
Unit
Reiner beats
ready.
Grizz, and I'm about to win. So I want to do a survey. Should I make a second YouTube channel for classic old RTS? Because if this gets bigger, I gotta upload new games. And should I make a second YouTube for just for old games and for like generals and games like